Okay. Oops. Sorry, this thing is up here. Wait. Okay, so in my last video I talked about how things start in the spiritual and then manifest in the physical. And there will always be some kind of sign or portrayal of what's going on in the spiritual, and it will show up in the physical. I think that God has a really weird sense of humor that way. But okay, so I drive a certain route to work, and I have to go through kind of like a canyon to get to I work in a beach town, and it's known for like the arts, and there is a theater that I drive through just as I'm entering into town. Or I don't drive through the theater, I drive past the theater. But it's a very small little like corridor, and the theater is right there, and it always has a banner of what is currently playing or what drama is currently taking place on stage at the theater. So for the last like 6 months, there have been literal signs from the universe, from God. And they have been on this theater. I can't miss it. There is no way that I can drive by and not see those signs. It's like they're just like put up there. It's funny, but they always are mirroring what is going on. Because I'm kind of in both worlds at one time as far as spiritual and physical. First sign that I saw, this is like going by the dates. There's a play called Fallen Angels. That one is pretty self-explanatory. Second one, Ring of Fire. The banner just says Ring of Fire. It is a play using the songs of Johnny Cash, or like a tribute to Johnny Cash. This sign was up when we were having all of those earthquakes, maybe like 3 or 4 months back, and there was like a scare of like Fukushima happening again, basically. There was a bunch of earthquakes happening in succession in Japan, and most of the other Ring of Fire, except for California. So yeah, Ring of Fire, right at the same time the earthquakes are happening. And of course there's the song, I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, 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 and the flames get higher. Next one. Sign says, all the great books. It shows a picture of books stacked up, and they're falling, they're toppling, like almost like dominoes, but going up instead of side to side. Instead of sort of horizontally, they're going vertically, and they're all falling and toppling. That's symbolic. Like all the great books toppling, all the knowledge and wisdom of the world, all of the great books, like great people, things that are respected, falling. The next one, which I didn't really get until I looked it up, that one was 2 weeks ago. It's called Jack Lemmon Returns. And I was like, okay, Jack Lemmon, he's an actor, whatever. So I kind of looked up Jack Lemmon, and the thing that stuck out to me is that he was born in an elevator. And there's like a phrase, or there was a phrase in show business with like Walter Matthau and him of send the elevator back down. Basically, it was like them saying that like new people are coming up in show business every day. But I took it as more of like a going up kind of thing, like rising, rapture, ascension, whatever you want to call it. An elevator ascends Also, I thought Jack, like, pardon the expression, but if you like are trying to say that you have nothing, you're like, I got jack shit, which means nothing. Why they say that, I don't know. So Jack Lemon is like no lemons, like no lemons. So like you have lemons, you make lemonade, but you got Jack Lemons. How do you make lemonade? That's kind of what I got from that one. This next one, very interesting. This is the current one. It's called The Pianist of Wildesden Lane. I was like, okay, God, what the heck is this? What is this crap? I'm just going to read the description. So, set in Vienna in 1938 and London during the Blitzkrieg, The Pianist of Willesden Lane tells the story of Lisa Jura, a young Jewish pianist who is dreaming about her concert debut at the storied, I'm going to say this wrong, Musikverein Concert Hall. I'm guessing it's in German, and it means something having to do with music. But the issuing of new, this is the key part, the issuing of new ordinances under the Nazi regime, everything changes for Lisa, except for her love of music and the pursuit of her dream. This is a story chronicling hope, survival, and how through our darkest times, music has the power to help us survive. Okay. The sentence that stood out to me was, with the issuing of new ordinances under the Nazi regime. I felt like that was almost like an omen of like things that are coming in America, and like, I don't know, that's what I got from it. So I will keep you up to date on the next signage that I see outside of the playhouse. And you can interpret them for yourself.